I guess that's fine. Let's go! It's about that time. Finally. They better show more than a racing sim, I swear. Mojang Studios. Arcane. Xbox has a lot of they got a lot of studios under their belt. So like, where are the games? Developer Direct. It still blows my mind that they bought Bethesda. Like, that's like, what? That's actually insane. Five big games. Okay.
Hello, I'm Dennis Reese, executive producer of Minecraft Legends. And today, we'd like to give you an insider's look at how we're building the PvP multiplayer experience for the game.
Is Minecraft Legends like that? Like,
action strategy games.
I've never played
it. Lush, dynamic world. It introduces epic storytelling, and you can form alliances with new and familiar Minecraft mobs to stop the invading piglins.
Minecraft Legends will let you play the story-driven campaign as an online co-op experience together with your friends. And it will also feature a PvP gameplay mode where 2 teams with up to 4 players each works to destroy the opponent's team space. The game will support cross-platform play and online matchmaking.
In order to create the best possible experience, we've partnered with Blackbird Interactive to develop the game. And it's been wonderful to see their commitment and focus on the Minecraft universe.
That looks cool.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
Here at Blackbird Interactive, we have a talented team of developers who are using our background in strategy games to bring a new and exciting experience to the Minecraft universe.
We're super excited to share more details about PvP gameplay.
There are some really cool features that make PvP unique.
First off, players share their army and resources with their team. This means that individual players aren't able to win on their own. They must cooperate to be successful.
Communication is really important, and you can sort of really tell the teams that gel together because they naturally form roles at the beginning of the game, and as soon as we start, you're off collecting, I start building. We have our favorite roles, but we'll change them up.
Yo, is this game out?
Also,
looks kind of fun.
PvP is procedurally generated, just like it is in campaign. This means that each PvP session is different than the last.
That it's different every time you play, depending on how the map is generated, where the valleys are, the mountains are, where the secrets are, you know, where the towers are.
In Minecraft Legends, the piglins are an ever-present threat, and this includes PvP.
The piglins are on their own side.
Those damn
They're
piglins.
trying to kill both of you at the same time.
So the opposing team is not the only thing you need to worry about.
Beware of the piglins.
In PvP, there's something for everyone. For players who like action, they can go attack the piglins or lay siege to the enemy base. For players
Oh,
who
so it's
enjoy
like
exploration,
it's like a
they can
fortress
search the
game.
world to find resources for their team, hidden treasure chests, or scout the enemy base.
It's kind of dope.
Gathering resources to help the team out, that's super important. But whenever I get into a PvP match, the first thing I try to do is to track down the Regal Tiger. It's my favorite mob to ride because it's really fast, but it's also really cute.
For players who like building, you can spend your time building defenses and upgrading your base, because soon enough your enemy will attack, and you need to be ready.
So the first thing I do when we start is everyone runs off. I open the map, see where the enemy base is. First thing I build is what we call an upgrade tower, which allows you to build upgrades. So I place that at the back, away from the enemy. So I really pride myself in making, you know, impenetrable bases.
Damn, dude, how
Since the
how
goal
long
of
do you think it
PvP
takes
is
to build
destroy
this?
The opposing team's base. Defending your own base is really important. You have to start with a lot of walls, a lot of towers, and some gates. After that, you can just add whatever you want, freestyle it a bit. I like to add different layers of walls, so my opponents have to find their way through to my base, almost like a maze.
And
That is
then
pretty
once
crafty.
Those walls are up, I like to actually hide my ice traps behind them to catch enemies off guard.
When it comes time to finally take out the other team, my favorite strategy is to make a forward camp just outside the enemy base. Then I get the biggest, strongest mobs I can as fast as I can and start sending them in. Then I can smash down the walls, take out their mobs, and claim victory.
Yo, that's dope.
The real fun of PvP
That's dope.
is creating a strategy, having a game plan, deciding how you think you're going to crush the enemy, and then all of a sudden the hosts tell you,
The opposing team just built a redstone launcher.
and you're like, I can't do my attack now. I've got to like build an anti-siege tower, which is an anti-air tower, to stop the redstone launchers. You just have to be constantly changing your tactics. And sometimes you're like, I have no idea what they're doing. And
Oh,
then
is this
you
game
certainly
out? Like,
find out very quickly.
I don't even think, or is this like an
A while
expansion
back,
or
we
the
had
actual game?
somebody on our dev team used a strategy where they built a bunch of what are called plank golems, which are archers. So they're very weak, but they do a high amount of damage. And he had 40 of them, and he just ran through our base, ran around our tower, and took out our entire tower with such a simple strategy.
And that's why we still love playing it every day, because every game is different. You never know what's going to happen.
Actually, a pretty game. Minecraft Legends. Coming April 2023. Oh, so is it a new Minecraft game? Or is it like an expansion? I swear, they're like, oh, play with Game Pass, play with Game Pass. Turn 10.
Hi everyone, I'm Chris Sasaki, and welcome to Turn 10 Studios. The team is hard at work bringing you the next generation of Forza Motorsport, built from the ground up to take advantage of the Xbox Series consoles. This is the most technically advanced racing game ever made. Today, I'm joined by some of our amazing team members to show
Has anybody
you
played
how
any
we are
Forza?
making it look real, sound real, and feel real. This is Forza Motorsport.
I don't know. I always wanted to. I just never got into it.
At launch, Forza Motorsport features over 500 cars for you to collect, race, and customize with more than 800 unique upgrades. This includes over 100 new to motorsport cars, the most modern race cars we've ever featured on our roster. Racing is violent. It's a battle on the racetrack. The advancements in our physics model are greater than Forza Motorsport 5, 6, and 7 combined.
Damn, how many
This
do they
makes the
have?
driving experience more
I thought
fun
they
and
only had
rewarding
5.
in the way the car accelerates, corners, and brakes. Our materials and shaders are built from the ground up at higher resolutions and optimized for a cutting-edge ray tracing experience. Our paints are sourced using a spectrophotometer to capture multiple data points of light behavior on a surface. This yields a paint model that has a much more realistic light response across color, metal flake, and gloss.
That is pretty
Damage
dope.
and dirt buildup is unique to each car. It's now contextually aware and more localized. We simulate paint thickness, chipping, and directionality. Dirt accumulation is more realistic, gathering more in the low-pressure areas like recesses and alcoves. These innovations tell the story of the work you put into a race and reflects the marks and battle scars of motorsport.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever. and the first to be mixed natively for immersive audio formats like Windows Sonic and Dolby Atmos. To create an immersive soundscape, each audio system has been rebuilt from the ground up to deliver a new level of sonic depth and authenticity for our players. Modifying car parts like your exhaust and turbo change the car sounds in Forza Motorsport, just like it would in the real world. Every car now has a variety of sound possibilities based on the parts you've installed. Hardware-accelerated convolution reverb accurately reproduces how sounds in Forza interact.
Yeah, that's so
within
sick.
an
I
acoustic
think
space,
sound is such a
dynamically
cool
adapting to its surroundings
thing to
and
work
creating
on.
a realistic and detailed soundscape. New features like our regional track announcer system and improved tire and suspension audio bring a new level of realism to the game. Hear Forza Motorsport like never before. Every tire squeal, every engine, lap after lap.
Is there like leveling up in this game, or like what's the goal? Like, how do you win? Or is it just to race and get cars? I don't know.
Forza Motorsport launches with 20 environments, built from the ground up for this generation. You'll get to race on iconic fan favorites, as well as 5 all-new to Motorsport locations, including our first in South Africa, Kyalami. We capture our environments to an incredible level of detail. When we reference a track, our team comes back with over 3 terabytes of highly detailed photogrammetry and laser scan data. Through the power of the Xbox Series consoles, we're able to use this data to draw up to 10 times more detail than previous generations. You'll see lush trees, dense grass and overgrowth vegetation, animated track life, physically based lighting and volumetric fog effects, and a fully procedural cloud system that evolves organically. Tracks look alive, sound alive, and feel alive with cutting-edge visuals and crowds consisting of tens of thousands of fully animated 3D spectators.
That is pretty cool.
You're always immersed in the pure spectacle of racing. For the first time in Forza Motorsport, fully dynamic time of day with weather ensures a constantly evolving racing experience where no 2 laps ever look the same. Meanwhile, dynamic track temperatures, wet driving surfaces, and rubbering in ensure that no 2 laps ever play the same. I love the detail our talented team of artists have built into Kyalami. Fast forward to night, and the vista is truly breathtaking.
Oh, they got day-night
You can see
cycles
the
too?
distant light glows of the city, a beautiful visual touch. Even the Kyalami logo itself creates visual impact every time you see it, thanks to ray-traced global illumination, which simulates how hundreds of thousands of light rays accumulate color as they bounce between surfaces. We're rendering all our environments in 4K at 60 FPS.
Nice.
Real-time ray tracing on track to create true-to-life reflections on all smooth mirror and flat glass surfaces. With the incredible detail and rendering features of our track environments, Forza Motorsport is truly a generational leap ahead with unmatched visual fidelity and authenticity.
Yo, that's actually so sick. I think I might want to get this game.
Forza Motorsport is back, and it's our most comprehensive game ever, with over 500 cars and 20 environments, with more new race cars than ever before. You can experience all of this in our incredible new online racing mode and in our all-new car-building focused single-player career. We cannot wait for you to get your hands on this incredible game.
But I feel like, I guess my issue, like, this looks great, but I feel like they constantly put out Forza Motorsport games. Like, didn't they just put out a Forza game like last year, 2 years ago? Was it 2 years ago? It was like Forza Horizon, right? So, I mean, all right, you know. I guess if you're into those games, then I think that that's great. I think that's great. I just feel like they constantly ride the Forza train.
Me. And you're probably wondering how I ended up here. Well, it's pretty standard. Check this out. Music player in my chest. It's powering up my new robot arm. Whoa. It's making everything sync up with the beats.
What the hell?
This is awesome.
You know what this kind of looks like? It's giving like Sunset Overdrive vibes.
Who am I looking at? The name's Chai, not defense.
Mixed with
Is this the guy?
a little bit of
We'll take down this company.
Borderlands.
One boss at a time.
Because he looks like Handsome Jack.
Just so you know, they're insane.
From the makers of The Evil Within? No way. Hi-Fi Rush.
Rockstar.
Tell me that's not like Sunset Overdrive.
Rockstar.
Hi-Fi Rush.
I'm Shinji Mikami, studio head at Tang Gameworks. Thank you for all your support.
Shinji
over
Mikami's
the
a
years.
legend, dude.
And I'm John Johannes.
He's a legend.
Director on Hi-Fi Rush.
Chill out. It'll be fine.
I can't unsee it now. Now that I've said it, I can't unsee it. It very much feels like Sunset Overdrive.
So everyone thinks of us as putting out horror games like The Evil Within or spooky games like Ghostwire Tokyo, but this is clearly something totally different. And if this game hasn't already leaked, fingers crossed, we hope it's a pleasant surprise.
Let's have some fun.
It definitely has an interesting graphical design.
未だにワクワクしてるよ。
でもチームもみんなそう思ってますよ。So we've been waiting for this for a long time. So let's jump in and explain exactly what Hi-Fi Rush is. Hi-Fi Rush is a rhythm action game, so it's a bit of a twist on your traditional action game. Here, your moves and attacks help create a living soundtrack. That means all your flashy moves, stylish and devastating combos add a layer to the music. The more you flow with the beat, the better you can connect your attacks and abilities. You are in total control during combat, but everything you do syncs up like an awesome music video.
So basically, if you have no rhythm, you're fucked.
You play as Chai.
If you have no rhythm, you're not making it through this
A
game.
weird corporate experiment that lets him sense the rhythm of the entire world pulsing to the game soundtrack.
You know, they did a Zelda game. It's like a Zelda kind of spin-off game that played like this too.
And it's the key to combat. You looking for me? Your attacks will automatically sync to land on the beat, making Hi-Fi Rush a super easy game to start playing. However, attacking on the beat leads to combos that end with a musical countdown we call a beat hit. Think a big cymbal crash at the end of a drum solo, like this. Landing beat hits unleash a combo finish that adds unique musical flair and high damage attacks.
Oh, that's kind of sick.
And the crowd goes wild.
Chai, Chai, Chai.
Oh, anyone see the guy that did this?
How about we see it all in action?
I like how he constantly is snapping. That's kind of dope.
Bring it on.
You're never restrained by the music. You can jump, dodge, parry, and attack whenever you want, using whatever attacks you want. It's not about mashing buttons. The key here is feeling the beat.
Yo, that's actually pretty sick. I like the guitar melee weapon that he has too.
Your progress isn't blocked by missing the beat, but you get rewarded musically and mechanically for staying in rhythm.
Yo, is it on the right setting?
We say everything moves. to the beat.
Pretty sure it
You
is.
mean it. Enemy attacks,
Must be the live stream.
dangerous obstacles, you name it. It all syncs to the music, creating an ongoing jam session of a game. To help out is 808. your robot cat companion who literally hovers over your shoulder and helps you find that rhythm.
Oh my god, it's like a ghost
But we
from
also
Destiny.
have visual guides to help you even more. We want you to be able to enjoy Hi-Fi Rush, whether you're Rhythm Pro or not.
I look so cool doing this.
Chai also gets by with a little help from his friends. Literally.
Get up, slacker. We've got work to do.
Chai will team up with unlikely allies to expand his repertoire of moves both in and out of combat. There's Peppermint breaking barriers and juggling enemies, along with Macaron smashing enemy armor and knocking back enemies. Tag teaming with Chai's partners and attacks opens up huge possibilities for dynamic combos and over-the-top action.
Yeah, that is pretty sick. I hate being graded though. When you get graded for your work.
That's not bad.
The cat is pretty cool though.
The extra help is handy, because when you're not fighting, you're going to be running around and wreaking havoc all over Vandelay's corporate headquarters, where everything is trying to take you down. You and your partners have a singular goal in mind: taking down the bosses of Vandelay Technologies. Besides wanting to erase Chai for being a defect, it seems they've got something a little bit more sinister on their corporate agenda. You'll fight through each department to take them all on, each level with their own musical spin on the rock genre. And then we have a showdown.
So let's get ready to crumble.
Boss battles are climactic set pieces, varying from straight-up fights and musical minigames to chase sequences.
Interesting.
Custom choreographed to licensed music from amazing artists. Hi-Fi Rush is like nothing we've made at Tango before. And we think it's like nothing you've ever played before either. It's a high-energy, feel-good rhythm action experience that's amazingly satisfying to play.
Whew. Pretty rock star move, Chai.
Hi-Fi Rush. I mean, hey, you know, it looks pretty good. It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna deny that.
ハイファイラッシュでお客さんから怖いって言われたら俺もう死んじゃうかも。まあ他にもびっくりさせることあると思うんだけど、例えば猫とか撫でれたりするの。
いや、それは当たり前でしょうね。いや、でももう一つのサプライズはありますよ。
まあこれはジョンのゲームだからジョンからどうぞ。
So, not only are we super psyched for you to play this, we're happy to tell you that you can play Hi-Fi Rush tonight.
What?
Not a demo, the full game. Seriously. It launches on Xbox and PC a few hours after the show, and yes, it'll be on Game Pass as well.
We hope you enjoy.
That's crazy. Yep, that's crazy. That's crazy. Good on them. Good on them. Wow. You could play it today.
You looking for me?
Mind if I join?
Damn, dude, I might have to dust off the old Xbox.
Does that mean I have to fight?
I believe it does, sir. How about... This is entertaining. You're going out with the trash.
Here's your Project Armstrong pass. And welcome to Vandalay campus.
Yes!
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. I don't know, is it it might be a download only game or ZeniMax. Was it Diablo? No. Fallout. Is it Diablo? It's definitely Diablo. Oh, it's Elder Scrolls. Okay. Well,
welcome
I
to
was
Hunt
close.
Valley, Maryland, and the headquarters of ZeniMax Online Studios. You just saw a cinematic teaser for the Elder Scrolls Online's next chapter. I'm pleased to reveal ESO Necrom, which will launch in June and is shaping up to be one of the best updates to the game ever. If you watch the teaser closely,
I never got into ESO.
You saw that Necrom will include one of the most requested features in ESO, a new playable class called the Arcanist. It's only our third new class since launch, and we know you're going to love it. The Arcanist wields magic influenced by forbidden knowledge and has unique abilities never before seen in this world.
I wish Destiny would add
the
a
experience of exploring
fourth
a new area
character.
of Tamriel is the heart of every ESO
Like, that'd be
chapter.
cool.
Necrom will unfold in Eastern Morrowind, not seen in an Elder Scrolls game since 1994, where you will meet new characters and enemies, reunite with some old friends, and explore a story based around the return of a well-known Daedric prince you just might remember from the Dragonborn Skyrim DLC. For those of you
That
new
is
to
quite
ESO,
beautiful.
we release a new expansion called a chapter every year. Chapters are essentially standalone games in ESO that let you adventure in a new region of Tamriel. But you don't have to wait for the Necrom chapter to jump in. We've got so many amazing experiences you can enjoy right now. If you love games like Skyrim and Oblivion, you'll feel right at home amongst the thousands of stories unfolding across every region in ESO. And as anyone who's played a classic Elder Scrolls game knows, it's all about those feelings when you're fully immersed in the world. Remember that feeling when you first encountered a dragon? We've got an entire province that's overrun by dragons. Or questioned if you were capable of taking down a frost troll in Skyrim? Try it for yourself in ESO. What about the moment you visited a city in Morrowind that was built inside the shell of a giant crab? For the Oblivion fans out there, how about another chance at taking on the colossal Daedric prince, Mehrunes Dagon?
I wonder if this game would be
Just
like easy to
any
hop into
single-player
if
Elder
you've never
Scrolls game,
played.
You can have a blast simply by following the main quest line. Or seek out lore and learn more about the world. Become a craftsman. Go fishing. Decorate and furnish your home. Customize your character. Play it like an action RPG. And when you're ready, you can easily engage in one of the best open world PvP systems. Run dungeons co-op with your friends for great loot. Or just join a guild to chat with others. The possibilities in this virtual world are endless.
Nice.
New players will immediately feel right at home because our community is one of the most, if not the most, welcoming on the planet. We invite everyone who has not yet experienced ESO to give it a try and create your own stories in our shared world. There's no required subscription and thousands of hours of content to dig into, solo or with friends. Explore nearly every corner of Tamriel with no level restrictions. It's magical being able to travel almost anywhere you please from the moment you enter the world. ESO is available on PC and Mac, in addition to previous and current-gen consoles, including a purpose-built next-gen version for the Xbox Series X and S with high-fidelity graphics and enhanced performance modes. An added bonus for Xbox players, it's on Game Pass. And starting today, for a limited time, we're making all past chapters available to explore for any player. So everyone can test drive all of our adventures, including our take on Skyrim, Morrowind, Oblivion, and much, much more.
That's pretty insane.
At ZOS, we have so many passionate and talented developers who continue to add to Elder Scrolls lore by producing handcrafted, epic adventures, and I'm immensely proud to be a part of it. Believe me, we have tons more to share, and I can't wait for the team to show it all to you. Join us after this show for the 2023 ESO Global Reveal, where we'll go deep into all things Necrom. Thanks. See you in Tamriel.
A global reveal? And that's it. Now, of course, they waited till the end to talk about Redfall. I expected nothing less.
Something evil is swallowing up this place bit by bit. Nobody ever believes things can get this bad until it happens. Then, it's too late. But there are people who can fight back.
Stick together!
All right. Okay.
Welcome to Redfall, Massachusetts, where the calm seas and sunny skies have been eclipsed by a legion of vampires. Redfall is a story-driven shooter at its heart, which can be played single-player or co-op with up to 4 players. Choose your hero, each with their own unique abilities, and form the perfect vampire-slaying squad to take back Redfall's haunted streets.
Interesting.
At Arcane, we make games where the world itself is as important as the characters. With Redfall, we take an exciting step forward, building a lovingly detailed open world to deliver our largest setting ever. Every inch of our open world is carefully handcrafted and packed with environmental storytelling. Explore the streets of a quaint island town, from the once bustling downtown to the haunted forest to the decimated seaside boardwalk and gorgeously detailed landmarks.
I mean, it looked good.
But it's not all danger all the time. There are safe places on the island where you can rest up, chat with survivors, and resupply. Here we're at the fire station, one of your home bases. This is one place you'll receive missions from survivors.
There's something I need you to do. The old lighthouse in the bay. It's been used for over a century to keep boats away from the coastline. If we turn it back on, it's a warning to anyone trying to come to Redfall right now. Easy, right? Well, the lighthouse keeper's a real asshole. Joined up with those cultists and took the damn lamp with him.
The wall burned.
Oh, you can go invis.
Here's a vampire known as the Shroud. Shrouds blanket the area in darkness, disorienting their prey.
About to be hunting some vampires.
And can even shift through the floor to avoid damage.
Damn, dude. Is there like a specific gun you have to use to disintegrate them? Or is it anything? It looked like a finisher. That's not creepy at all. What the hell? You got to give it to Arcane. Like they got a great knack for making, I don't know, the models of their characters always look so creepy to me. It's really a compliment.
The lighthouse is back up, but there's more waiting for you. Taking down vampires angers the vampire gods, who will summon the Rook to take you down.
The Rook?
Let's transition to what you'll find outside of the main story missions. There's so much waiting for you. Redfall is filled with encounters that can pop up anywhere, like this brewery that's fallen under cultist control. Save the locals from being offered to the vampires. Like our past games, you can approach a mission in many different ways.
Dude, I'm definitely going stealth, the stealth route. Hell yeah.
Always be ready to improvise.
So I wonder if there's any in-game
combat
elements.
Reborn to help distract and eliminate the cultists.
We got him, Bribon.
That's pretty cool. So far it looks good. It looks fun. Especially if you have people to play with. Oh, so it is a looter shooter, which I think had already been confirmed, but it's cool to see. Dude, the combat looks kind of
Everyone's
clean.
Safe. Let's move on. Exploring Redfall will take you beyond the bounds of reality as you investigate otherworldly psychic spaces to unravel the vampire's secrets. Take this vampire nest. These deadly layers change each time you step inside. Jacob sends out his raven to tag the enemies below. Deb follows up with his teleporter, instantly closing the gap.
Oh, I love how they have a wooden stake at the end. That's pretty hilarious.
To destroy a nest, you have to take out its heart, and all of the vampires willing to die to protect it.
Horrible way to die.
I won't give up. Just one.
The weapons seem pretty interesting. You can tell that there's some clear variety in some of the weapon types, which is pretty cool. The animations as well.
What just happened?
Now escape the nest before it comes crashing down.
Vampire blood. I'm trying to. I would love to if they showed like an exotic. Like, what does a legendary weapon look like?
Psychic spaces. You'll find dangerous pockets all over the island. It's all vampire turf, so tread carefully.
Gotcha.
Redfall won't truly be safe until the vampires are wiped from the map. Outside the main story, another one of your missions is to take back Redfall neighborhood by neighborhood. Find safe houses hidden all over the island, and then work your way up to the vampire controlling the neighborhood. To reclaim this neighborhood, you'll have to defeat a powerful vampire called the Siphon. Whether you dive in solo or with friends, each hero can take on any situation. Each brings powerful, unique abilities to the fight, and the upgrades you choose change.
Oh, look at that upgrade tree.
Here, Layla's lift ability can be upgraded to launch teammates for airborne attacks.
Oh, it's like a Horizon
Layla's
from
umbrella
Apex.
ability with bullet hail to absorb enemy bullets and release the energy back at them.
Hey, I'm all about the magic. I definitely might. This might be my character for sure. I love magical abilities.
There are many ways to customize your hero's ability tree to match your playstyle.
Naughty nice. Let's get some light on the subject.
Yo, that's
Arsenal.
sick.
There's a wide range of weaponry, from military gear to new vampire slaying inventions, from shotguns to sniper rifles.
Well, well.
Okay, these weapons definitely look creative.
And of course, there's also vampire stakes. Find these in the world to customize your weapons.
Oh, dude, that's sick. That's kind of sick. Whole vampire
Significant
stakes.
sections of Redfall, the last step is to face the underboss who controls, or used to control, that neighborhood. Underbosses are powerful elites of the vampire gods, with their own unique abilities, like this one's shield.
Come on, let me see that loot.
Prove yourself against the underboss, you'll receive a key of sorts. A skull that gets you one step closer to facing the ultimate threat, the vampire gods.
Damn, dude.
Thank you for visiting Redfall.
And thank you for all the support you've shown Arcane throughout the years.
We sometimes joke that our games can be tough to define. The one thing that's consistent?
We make the kinds of games we love to play.
And that's how Redfall was born. We blended everything we love here at Arcane Austin.
Immersive open worlds, unique and customizable heroes, RPG and FPS gameplay.
And of course, our signature storytelling and rich world building.
Along with our spin on one of the most classic monsters of all time.
Vampires.
It's been amazing to see how all of us have pulled together to deliver our vision for something new.
Redfall is the biggest, most ambitious game we have ever made.
Now give us a release date.
Head first into this new opportunity, and we can't wait for you to experience Redfall for yourself.
Now give us a release date.
Thankfully, you won't have to wait too much longer.
Come on. Come on.
Redfall's coming on May 2nd.
May 2nd.
Thank you again.
Let's go.
And we'll see you soon in Redfall.
Oh, okay. All right. You can almost confirm that Starfield will not be releasing in June now. I can almost guarantee you there's no way they would put two of their biggest titles a month apart. It wouldn't make sense. It wouldn't make sense at all. May 2nd, 2023, Redfall release. Yo, that's kind of nutty. Now my prediction was April. My prediction was late April, but you know, the second day of May, it's not bad. Not bad. I'm actually excited about Minecraft Legends. I think that could be a fun game. The Guitar Hero kind of game was pretty cool. Redfall looks awesome.
2, 1.
I mean, it looks like they have some good stuff coming. They have some good stuff coming.
It's so much fun to be working with Mojang Studios on Minecraft Legends.
This is our best sounding Forza Motorsport ever.
Yeah, that was alright.
Hi-Fi Rush actually looks really good. Crazy that it comes out today. I think that's a nice surprise for a lot of people. Definitely something new to check out.
Thanks, and see you in Tamriel.
All right, let's do this.
I think, you know, Arcane definitely puts out some bangers, and so I would not count this one out. I think it's going to be a big deal. I think it does also confirm, without confirming, that I don't see Starfield, and I've said this before. At this point, I'm just waiting for the confirmation that Starfield gets delayed. I'm waiting on it because at this point, both of these games, two of their biggest titles on their console right now, said to release in the first half of 2023. And if Redfall releases literally at the latter half of 2020, the first half of 2023 being May 2nd, I don't see Starfield dropping in June. I don't see it. I see Starfield dropping in August or late July. So this drops in early May. Then you have early June, early July. I'd say late July. I could see this dropping, but to think that it would drop in June, I don't know. That seems so close together. But again, just my guesstimate. Then you got Forza Motorsport. I'm not too excited about. Maybe someone out there is. I've never been a big Forza Motorsport fan. And it just, yeah, it's one of those games that it feels like they're always just pumping out. So, you know, I assume it sells and it does pretty well for them, which is why they keep making it. And so, yeah, I guess this one's just called Forza Motorsport. That's interesting. That didn't get a concrete release date, but it got sometime in this year. You'll get that. And then June, you got an expansion for ESO. Then you got Minecraft Legends, which I'm assuming is a new Minecraft experience, which looks like a lot of fun. That one I'm definitely interested in. Definitely might check that one out. Comes out in April. So that's right around the corner. So you got April, May. You could play Hi-Fi Rush today, which very much had influences to me of Sunset Overdrive. I mean, it felt very much like Sunset Overdrive. Mixed with some other like rhythm games. There's a couple rhythm games are definitely, feels like they're definitely popular right now. And so, yeah, you got that dropping as well. But yeah, so that's interesting. A lot of stuff coming out right now. I think this was a pretty solid direct. I think it was a pretty solid direct from Xbox and Bethesda. I think they dropped some good games. They had 5 games to show. They did that. I feel like the detail that they went into with each of these games definitely succeeded in building hype and getting people excited. I think starting with Minecraft Legends, I think that was a great one. Hi-Fi Rush was a nice surprise. The fact that it drops today, I think that's pretty big. Not a big fan of ESO, but I know it has a pretty strong community. So, you know, I think that'll be good. Do you have an Xbox or just a PC? I have both. I have my Xbox, so I'm definitely looking forward to jumping on my Xbox. Hi-Fi Rush, though, that's definitely a game I could see myself being interested in. I don't know if that's on Steam, though. I don't know if that's on Steam, but that's pretty cool. I would say that's pretty cool. I think the Redfall one, like I said, was the one I was most excited about. So big ups to them. Kudos to Bethesda and Microsoft and, you know, Xbox for dropping a pretty decent showcase. I think they showcased some pretty good games. Yeah, I think they dropped some pretty good games. So I think I have the same command for like I have the same command for 2. Oh man. Let's see. Oh, they both say different things. Oh, that's interesting. I'm thinking about retiring Nightbot at some point. I'm trying to get all my commands switched over to Stream Elements just because I find it to be a little bit of a cleaner interface. But yeah. Anyway, guys, I mean, let me know what you thought about this showcase. I think that this was a pretty good experience. I think it was a good time. I think they did a great job with this, if I'm being completely honest. I think for this being their first one, it was short, it was sweet, it was simple, it was to the point. You know, they didn't really, they did exactly what they were intending to do, and I think there's not really much more you could ask from them. You know, not really much you could ask more than that. So, yeah. Anyway.